I'm going to go ahead and get this, I'm going to get the video card installed. Just like with memory, it's going to go nice and even steady pressure. Make sure you're pushing straight down, nice and evenly, and it drops right in there. Install the FireWire card, the Vantech FireWire card. And give myself a little bit of space between those two. So I'm to a stage now where I'm going to go ahead and load an operating system on this. I still need to install the DVD burner in here, but it's pretty much ready to go. PC, and I went ahead and I rerouted a lot of the wires. I took advantage of the space behind the motherboard plate to route all these wires through the back of the system, just to try and kind of keep it neat. What we've ended up with here is the top cage, disk cage, is not populated at this point in time. I may add a disk array in there in the future, I'm not sure. And then I've got a SATA 120 gigabyte SATA boot drive on this, SATA SSD boot drive. And I've got two 1 terabyte drives that I'm going to either mirror or use the Windows 8 software to make those redundant. All the data has been moved into this system. I just went ahead and got the secondary drive plugged in and went ahead and routed all the cables. I routed all my drive cables, drive 0, drive 1, drive 2 up around the back into this drive cage. And then I ran a red cable just for grins up to the CD-ROM. Just so if I happen to look in here, I know what's what. But that's it for that inside of the box. I did boot it up. It runs really fast, and it's come out pretty nice. As you can see, this power supply mounts in the bottom of the system, and I pointed out earlier there's a filter on the bottom of this, so the fan's actually pulling air from the bottom of the box up through to cool the power supply. On the back side of the box, this is the motherboard plate here. You can see where the CPU is sitting, the back side of the CPU there. I just took advantage of the existing cable routing holes in here and did a little bit of a tie job to get all my cables running around the back, so I don't have them sitting in with the system. Just looks a little cleaner. Not a big deal if you don't do that. I did not use the voltage regulator for the fans. I was thinking about it. I tossed the idea around, but I'm just not going to use it. I just took them to the motherboard. I'll let the motherboard handle that stuff. And so this box does come with a voltage regulator for up to 3 fans. Power and everything is available for that. So looking at the front of the box, I pointed this out earlier. You've got the microphone, headphone jacks up on the top and your USB 2 and 3 connectors there. And I went ahead and popped a DVD player burner that I already had in there. It doesn't match, but you know, once we close it, it matches now. I guess I could peel my protective coat off pretty soon, but it's a nice finish. It's a nice case all over. I'm pretty happy with it, and I'm excited to get it up and running full time here in a minute. I can't really think of anything else to cover on this. That's pretty much it. It's the Fractal case. It's got a NVIDIA video card in that for dual monitor. It's got 2 DVIs. used a Western Digital drive that I'd had in stock, one of the terabyte drives. The other one's a Seagate that I had kicking around, and then also a Samsung SSD drive for the boot drive. I did add a FireWire card because I do have a piece of equipment that runs old FireWire 400, and I'm just not ready to get rid of that yet. And that's it. Thanks a lot for watching, and please subscribe. Bye. So it's all together. I peeled the plastic off. You can see this one's got the window on the side. Windows are kind of cool, but I've always found them sort of pointless. My machines sit on the floor next to a desk, and I'm not showing anything off. So that's kind of neat to be able to look in there, I guess. Machine all together, it's pretty nice. Smooth looking machine. It's a nice case. I'm pretty happy with it. So I guess that pretty much covers it for the Fractal case I built and Fractal system I built. And thanks for watching, and please subscribe. Bye.